Peace to all of the kings and queens that's out there. It is your brother, the 13th letter to the cipher. Back at you, less than 48. Because, by the way, how you all doing? I hope your day has been great. Mine has been fantastic. And why has it been fantastic? Because I've been learning new things. I've been learning new things, despite other problems. But other than that, I'm still here and I'm back, okay, with some devastating news. Chicago has gone maniac. That's right, Chicago has gone maniac. They just passed a law in Illinois that if you record the police for any reason without their consent, you are subject to inherit a felony. Did you hear me? Now, I know all of you rest of Chicagoans out there, I know you hear me. But for the people that's not staying in Chicago or in Illinois, yeah, this is the stunt that they're pulling now. You cannot record the police without their consent. That means that the police can be doing some fucked up shit and you recording them without their consent, regardless to their fuck up. And that's the thing, because they be fucking up. They even got cameras that they don't even turn on. You hear me? It's because all of the bullshit that they be doing. Cops. COPS, the popo. Stay away from the popo. And you know what? All of you silly ass people who went out there and voted for that mayor, that's what you get. That's what you get. That's what you get. So go vote some more. Go vote for them to turn that shit around. Okay, how about that shit? Like, you can't protect yourself against the police in Illinois. They got the green light to do whatever the fuck they want to do. Whatever they want to do. The felony is to scare you, to put fear in you. But I tell you, if you see a cop doing something wrong, you better record his fucking ass. Anytime you see a cop, you better be recording his fucking ass. All the time. Now, the consequence of that is that they can take your shit and they can break your shit, okay, and not send you to jail. That is the most probable thing that can happen. That's the first thing that's going to happen. They're going to take your shit and crush it. And after they sock you in the head a couple of times, then they may decide to let you go. However, they can't do that shit if it's 5, 6 people out there recording on a phone. And I'm tired of seeing black people stand around. It's 20 police beating on a black woman, beating on a black man, and there's 20 of you around, and you niggas don't do shit. That's right, I said niggas. Because that shit has got me hot. I refuse to be around motherfuckers who will allow the police to do anything they want to me. And if you got any sense, you don't want to be around motherfuckers like that either. That's real talk. You can call it freestyle if you want to. I don't give a fuck. That's just real talk. You cannot protect yourself against the police. That's the law. And for, like I said, all you stupid ass people who went out there to vote it, go vote them to reverse that shit. Let's see how much your vote counts then. Where were you at when the proposal went on the board? Didn't nobody talk to you about that shit. while you can't record them without their consent, they're recording your every move. They record you on a CTA bus. They record you on an L train. They record you outside in the street, whether you downtown, in the hood. It don't matter. It's cameras everywhere without your consent, and they're watching you. So why don't you vote against that shit too? But did anybody vote against the cameras? No, because they got black people under the impression that it's too much crime and that you need to get rid of your guns. Okay. And when you get rid of your guns and you don't have none, you have no power, no firepower to fight against them. Stupid ass. Now, the only stupid ass people that's not out there is the people who probably already got felonies. They not giving up shit. Okay. They know what's up. Only the law-abiding citizens who are brainwashed will give up your gun. Did you hear me? Only the law-abiding brainwashed citizens will give up their guns with no protection for their family from the police. It's not so much another person. It's the police. And you all are scared of the fucking police. Elijah Muhammad was right. He said that black men have been made cowards. Absolutely right. How can 20 black men stand there and it's only 2 cops? What, you worried about getting shot? You shoot people every fucking day and you worried about, look, you want to shoot me, but you don't want to shoot the police who's killing your fucking ass. So who's really stupid? For those who call me stupid, because some people have called me stupid, and once again, some people say I have useless information. But I want to ask you a question today at this moment. Is there any useless information here? Thank you very much. We, as a black people, have to get our shit together. They have been showing you over and over again. Once again, I just gave a message last night in regards to black people don't listen so well. Okay? Black people don't listen or have not learned the lesson well. You understand? And this is why this shit is occurring today in regards to that bill that just got passed, because black people have not learned the lesson well, nor have they learned how to deal with the enemy who has taught them how to deal with him. I'm just saying. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? State law. All law enforcement can do what they want to do to you, and you cannot protect yourself nor record them. What are you going to do about that? Is it safe where you live? Is it safe where you live? Now you should be thinking about making your community safe from the fucking police. You see? See, all of this stuff I've been talking about in prior videos, and people been laughing at me and talking about, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And I'm talking about Chicagoans. Everybody else who lives out of town, they live out of town. But for those in Chicago who laughed at me, look at the bullshit. But you know better. You don't listen to your messengers. You don't listen to your messengers. And your last messenger was Farrakhan. Even though he's sort of a con man, but he was your last messenger in this generation. In this generation. And by the way, happy belated birthday, Farrakhan. People can say what they want to about Farrakhan, and even me, but that's my teacher. I'm allowed to do that. I have a right to critic him because he's my fucking teacher. One of them. I have many, and I spoke about one of them. In fact, two of them last night. That's right. So if you didn't watch the video last night, go back and watch it. And you'll find out the other two master teachers who I am still studying. Yeah. I don't watch the stupid tube a lot. I don't listen to the urban garbage box a lot. Because of this shit right here that just got legislated. While you are out there listening to Three Amigos, motherfucking Rick Ross and Meek Mills and whomever else you listening to, even Nipsey Hussle, and he does have some science, but look at what you going through right now, all because you didn't listen, because you listening to bullshit. You listening to shit that don't help you rise as a person or a nation of a people inside of a nation. No, you don't. You sit back and you watch that stupid tube. And you try to imitate people who don't like you. As I stated last night, while you're trying to imitate them, they're stealing your stolen legacy. Most of you, most black people, don't even know what they were like. They don't know their greatness. They don't. Because if they did, they would not conduct themselves the way that they do. And I'm talking to you, black folks. And I'm included in you. Every time you do some dumb shit, I look fucked up too. You make the good black men look bad. The bad black men. And yeah, I said bad. And yeah, they may be in a negative mind frame. And that's why they fucked up. That's why they bad. I'm not saying that they need to be killed. However, they do need to be resurrected. Aren't you all tired? Aren't you all tired? Let me have a drink here. Aren't you all tired? Tired of police brutality, police beatings, police shootings, police killings. Even the police set you against one another. That's right. They set you against one another. However, in doing this counteraction with the police, there is something that you must do. Black people, you must clean your shit up ASAP. ASAP. You have to. They're forcing you to. And you don't even see that. They're forcing you to clean your shit up. And if you don't clean your shit up, we are going to be fucked up to the very core. There's no waiting to 2050 before we have no wealth at all. We only got a half of 1% as it is. But with this law that has been passed, it will be before 2053. And by the way, if you've ever been to prison in Illinois and you have your inmate number, if you take a close look at all of the inmate numbers, letters, because the inmate numbers begin with letters, correct? when you go to prison, not Cook County Jail, but when you go to prison, you have a letter in front of your prison number. And I swear to you, by all means, if you look at it real closely, you will find those very same letters that they use in front of your inmate number. Those letters spell black man. Anybody got a B number out there? Starts with a B? Anybody got an A number? Anybody got an N number? Anybody got a C number, a K number, a L number? And what did I miss? M? I'm just saying. Think about that. While you fucking around listening to Three Amigos. Think about that shit. Because it exactly spells out black man. And that's exactly where they want you. And they're telling you that now. They're telling you that now. You think that I'm just talking crazy to you. But I'm not. Because everything that I said has manifested. You can call it what you want to. I really don't give a fuck. Because they just showed you that I was right. The white people just showed you that I was right. You didn't have to show me or tell me, the white people did. And that's sad. When you don't believe your brother, but the white people do, and they show what your white brother has shown you, told you. The white man has shown you what your brother has told you. But you still sit there. You still sit there. We have to clean this shit up. Now, you're going to make a lot of enemies, black people. You're going to make a lot of enemies if you decide to clean your shit up. You're going to make a lot of enemies, and some of them are going to be your relatives. But you got to let they fucking ass go. And if you don't let them go, they're going to bring you down to the goddamn lowest that you can go until you can't even see your eyeballs. That means all your shit is covered up with mud, meaning bullshit. And that's why a lot of us are still where we're at today. Because we allow bullshit to influence us. Not listening. Will you kill the messenger of God? Will you kill the messenger of your creator? Would you do that? Yes, you would. Don't lie and say you won't, because you will, and you have done it. Just like the Jews in the Bible. Interesting. All of the Jews who got messengers, what did they do to their messengers? They persecuted them. They allowed them to get killed. They hated them. They didn't listen to them. Some of them, as they say, were caught up in a whirlwind, while others were actually persecuted. And you all have persecuted me. I'm not saying that I'm better than you. The only thing that I'm saying is that I read a little bit more than you, and I have a little bit more common sense than many. That's all that I'm saying. But you see your children out there? You got little ones? This allows the police to come up in your house without a warrant as well. This allows the police to come up in your house without a warrant and fuck you up. And you can't record them. Are you hearing me? What Illinois needed to have done was to be like Indiana. Because if you're in Indiana and the police kick your door in, you can blow that motherfucker's head off. But see, yeah, and Pence, under Governor Pence at that time in Indiana before he vice president. I give him props for that one. I give the white boy Pence the props for that one there. Now, why they don't make it in Chicago like that? Chicago has become the new, or shall I say, battleground, because we've already know that it's Chirac. We got that. It's worse than Chirac right now. It's worse than Chirac right now. And you gave them that power with your stupid ass going out there to vote for these people. Now you got to do what you got to do. Now you have to do what you got to do. And if you don't do it, we dead. We're dead or in prison. I'm serious. And that goes for the sisters too. That goes for the sisters too. It's summertime. Why don't you get some common sense and start rocking your natural hair? The sisters got to stop looking like other people, and the brothers has to stop acting other than themselves. And what is themselves? A reflection of the Creator. That's it. That's all. You can't handle that in this day and age, and this time, this moment when this law was just passed. If you can't get your shit together, that means that you don't care in anything that they do to us. We deserve it because we have no nuts for our own self. So you think about the next time you go pick up a gun and want to shoot a brother. You think about it the next time you want to slap that sister and beat her brains outside, and the other 20 ass so-called black men standing their ass out there just looking. That shit is crazy. You have to police where you live. You have to police where you live, and you have to stop all of the drugs that's in your community, and you can do it. You can do it. You mean to tell me one dope man is going to fuck up a whole entire block? Or are you selling for the dope man, killing your people, talking about you got to pay your fucking rent? Huh? When there's other means and avenues that you can generate that income by, if you sit down and, brain think. You mean to tell me that that's all that your mind is good for? It's to sell some fucking drugs? And to use some fucking drugs? That's your purpose and existence here on this plane of thought? Well, you just sucking up air. And you deserve to die. Because you have no purpose then. I'm just saying. And you wonder why the youth don't respect you. You're not respecting yourself as an elder. Stop buying them drugs from them young boys. Start talking to them young boys about building. About building. Well, we need money, man. It takes money to build. And okay, cellular drugs then. What you doing with the money? What are you doing with the money? Smoking, shooting dice, tricking off, buying some new Jordans, all that dumb shit that don't even matter. But I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I tell you, If you're not going to get your shit together, black people, you need to leave Chicago. And when you leave Chicago, don't take that Chicago bull shit with you, because they will lock your dumb ass up. I've traveled the entire country and to some other countries, and it's all the same. There's a mark on the black man to be hit wherever you at, and you can't understand that shit. Sometimes it's like, I want to say fuck it and just let whatever happens to their dumb ass, but I can't. It is incumbent upon me to say what I'm saying, even though it may not make no sense to you. Or if you think I'm just getting up here talking shit on YouTube. No, I don't give a fuck about a YouTube. My thing is informing the people, teaching the people. And white America has given me a platform to do that. So here I am. I'm not here in competition with anybody. That's a game. That's a game. And the white man is winning the game while you trying to play a fucking game with me. I'm just saying. Sad, but true. Sad, but true. It's sad that you have to walk around with Chicago with a gun on you in your own neighborhood, in your own community. It's sad that your grandma can't come outside. It's sad that your mama can't come outside. Your daddy don't want to come out. They don't want to even come the fuck outside. They don't want to come outside. They would rather blockade themselves in the four walls where they may be safe, because some fool may do a drive-by or a shooting and the goddamn bullet go through the wall. But this is where we live, and you all say that it's not a human fucking zoo. But I'm not shit. It saddens me. It actually hurts me to see that you all can't see. It saddened me when you all think that I'm a joke. And it's not about me. It's actually about you. Because I already know. And what I don't know, I'm learning to know. Every day is a learning day. How many of you all have found out what your children know academically? Have you even devised a plan to talk to your own child about making a own business, a small business, that they can make their own money? But don't send them out there in the white people community, because white people love calling the police on black people for any fucking thing. And you all allow people to do anything to us. No value. And that's what they're telling you. You have no value. Why? Why? Because you've become a savage, taught by a master beast. And the master beast is now showing you that you need to get your shit together, but you still can't see that. I hope that you get your shit together real fast, Because if not, it's over for us and our children. Can you stop using drugs for your goddamn children? Can you stop selling drugs for your children? But you say no, because that's the way I take care of my children. I get that. But with all of this drug selling in the community, we should have something. I'm just saying. But we have nothing. And we're constantly killing ourselves. And while we're killing ourselves, they are killing us, and the sun is killing them. You think about that. It's your brother, 13th letter to the cipher. If there's anything that I've said that you've liked, by all means, press those 3 little buttons at the bottom. Like, subscribe, and share. Family, I would really appreciate that. I want you all to have a great night and think about what I said. It's time to get our shit together. If not, we are doomed. And the messengers have told us that. So with this new law, you better stay away from the goddamn popo. Don't drink and drive. You better not be smoking no blunts in your goddamn car. Once again, you have no rights. 13th letter to the cipher.